So what are you all guys doing today? I am deciding to smudge my house. So this is something I do from time to time, and you can kind of see from the materials that I have here that, obviously I've been doing this for a while. There are tons of ways of doing it. I am not an expert. This is not medical advice. This is just something fun to talk to you guys about today. So this is a charcoal coal that you can put resins on and smudge with the smoke. You can also use sage, like this kind of way. You can do it in a good smoke container for incense, or you can do bundles. So I'm just going to go ahead and smoke the crap out of my house today. Sometimes it's nice, and like I said, this is not medical advice. This is just something that I'm doing today. But being open to alternatives or complementary health practices can be, have some unexpected benefits, and bottom line, economically or even practically. So this is what I'm doing. I am doing a charcoal, and you can see, hopefully, it's better when you see it in the dark. I'm going to go blow on it. You want to be careful about when you're working with fire at any point, but you're waiting for the coal to completely burn so I can put the resin on it. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about stuff while that's happening, and I'm going to try to get the sage kind of going. So once again, anytime you're working with fire, be careful. You're not really necessarily wanting it to burn. You're wanting it to smolder. This is not something I teach or I practice, I do actually do this practice, but I don't teach it. I'm not as well educated on all the details of it as a lot of my other friends are that actually do these on a regular basis, but this is what I do. So I light it up and get it smoking, because that's basically what you're looking to do. And I have all different kinds of resins over here, woods, things like that I like to use. So I'm just waiting for the coal to get completely gray. So as I'm talking, some of the things to share with you, and like I said, not an expert. We can talk to other people. You can do your own research, but researchers have shown that burning sage has the potential to kill up to 94% of bacteria in the air. So that's pretty amazing. A 2007 study looked at the connections between burning herbs and the reduction of airborne bacteria up to 24 hours later. So I'm just kind of reading you some of the statistics of things that I have read, just to, while I'm showing you how this is burning. Consider the safety of burning. Like I said before, you want to be careful when you're burning anything inside. You don't want to leave it unattended, and you want to be conscious and considerate of other people with their breathing spaces. Even though the burning of sage can be great for asthma, allergies, and bronchitis, as well as other respiratory conditions, you do not want to inhale it directly. So you want to wait for the room to clear if you have any of those conditions, but it can help with those conditions, according to these studies. Other things to know, that it is believed to have the antimicrobial properties, helping to keep infectious bacteria, viruses, and fungi at bay. Other things are, it is also thought to release negative ions, which can lead to neutralizing allergies or allergens like pet dander, pollution, dust, and mold. So you do want to, if you have any of those conditions we talked about before, asthma, bronchitis, any of those kind of things, you do not want to be walking and inhaling directly into the smoke. You want to wait until it clears from the room, and then you go into the room. I just want this last part to go into charcoal. So waiting for that to go gray. Smudging has been known to be helpful with negativity. Often when I'm kind of in a negative mood or just feel like I need to, in my opinion, remove negative energy or kind of get a freshness to the air, I'll do smudging. And in a 2014 study, it documented the white prairie sage was great for treating anxiety and depression. A 2016 research project established that white sage is rich in components that activate certain receptors responsible for alleviating mood levels reducing stress and alleviating pain. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this down here for right now and wait for it to kind of continue. See how we're almost to the point of having it be all charcoal? And putting it on top of some of the sage in this is getting the sage to actually activate as well right now. I do not have asthma or allergies or any of those things, so the smoke is not affecting me. Other things that some of the studies that I thought I would read to you, it suggests that it's also helpful for insomnia, cognitive enhancing benefits, helps with anti-fatigue, and if nothing else, watching the smoke is just beautiful. I love watching the smoke, and it makes for a chemical-free air freshener or odor controller in your house. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to take this and walk it around the house and completely smudge my whole house today. So you can see the smoke going. You can burn some of this to get the smoke going with the sage. Obviously you can see that this has been well used and loved, because I do this from time to time. Usually I walk around with it in the abalone shell here. Now that the charcoal's almost done, because I don't want to make this video too terribly long, I have some resins that I very much love, and you put them onto the charcoal like this and it starts it to burn. So I just kind of make my own little concoction of whatever scents I want the house to smell like, of different resins. And part of the reason that I'm doing this video today is, one, what am I doing today? Because we are all kind of confined to the house and it's kind of fun to see what other people do. But, it's a great time to support small businesses. And a lot of my friends actually sell these different products, whether it be the sage or the resins or the incense, whatever that might be. It might be a great time to reach out to them and support small businesses. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the resins so you can see a little bit more of how that works. Like I said, I really love the look of the smoke too. It's very beautiful and peaceful to watch. So the resins are on the coal. I didn't take the time to wait for the coal to go completely charcoal gray. And then I put 3 different resins on it. One of them is called black powder incense. Oops, sorry, dropped things. The other one is a frankincense resin. And then another one is called happiness and joy, and it's a mixture of different things. And then I'm going to take a little bit of calming clarity sage and pop that in there too. So there you go. I'm just going to let you watch it for a little bit longer because it's just so beautiful to see the smoke. And then I just walk it around my house carefully and let everything get smudged and change the air. And I love the smell of what I've concocted here. And there you have it. So, like I said, this is not medical advice. This is just telling you guys about things that I have read and know about and some of the practices that I do. I just love smudging. So you do your own research, do what you think, but if nothing else, it's just an enjoyable smell and a visual, and as far as I'm concerned, it certainly can't hurt. Alright, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and let me know if you use this.